guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God, back with you with the next video in my Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough, today continuing Mass Effect 3. So in last week's video I reassigned Shepard's powers, and lo and behold, you can literally reassign all of his powers, which is just amazing. So the first thing we're going to do is Combat Mastery, and I now actually understand the importance of actually being able to carry more weight. It's more important than your damage power, for sure. Increased weight capacity is actually super important. So I'm glad I reassigned my powers. Increased reputation bonus and power? Actually, yes. We would want it to increase our reputation. The Paragon stuff, we'll pause here for a second. You see, the increased reputation allows us to have access to other conversation options, which is actually more important than the weapon damage. So we'll go with reputation. Headshots or squad mate? We'll go with headshot. I don't know. Now that I'm getting a chance to redo this, maybe I don't bet so hard on Shepard alone. Like, headshot is good, but you don't always have to target the head with every ability. So let's go with increased squad mate damage. Why not? You know, and then we'll increase our weight capacity here. It will be a little bit different of a strategy, but it puts a little bit less pressure on me to hit all the headshots. You know, so that's actually good to recognize that, hey, my teammates can also do something, and I don't have to. There's nothing wrong with just trying to hit somebody in the core, you know. So, all right. So next up, fitness. Actually, next up, the most useful ability is Adrenaline Rush. Adrenaline Rush by far is just amazing. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe we can max out fitness first. I'm not sure how many points we have. Let's do the math. 1 plus 2 is 6. Plus 4, 10, 15, 21. So 21 means we can only max out 2 other abilities. Okay, so I know that I want to max out Adrenaline Rush and Fitness, and we'll put the rest of the abilities in Concussive Shot or Cryo Ammo. Unclear. Let's see how good Fitness is. We don't care about melee at all. Health and Shield. Shield Recharge Delay. Health and Shield. I mean, health and shield bonuses is, like, super important. That's kind of the thing. It's actually, like, really, like, basely important for Shepard's survival. By 30%. Interesting. Cryo ammo is so good. That's what's crazy. Improve the odds of freezing a target by 50%. Or... Man. Weaken the armor of children. We'd rather just get them frozen first. Cryo ammo is so good. That's what's actually crazy about it. Well, we could work our way up with cryo ammo, because we don't need to really worry about that, I think, firstly. But cryo ammo is really good. It slows them down big time. Adrenaline Rush is still the #1 ability. But getting more health is also really helpful. I say we get some more health, which will help us win more fights. Put on some muscle, so more melee damage, health, and shield barriers. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, sure. Let's max out fitness. It seems like it just seems very important. We'll get health and shield. We'll get shield recharge delays. It all adds up, and then we get health and shield bonuses. Nice. Alright, the next one I would want to do is Adrenaline Rush. Adrenaline Rush is a no-brainer. We have to get Adrenaline Rush. Okay. Decrease health and shield damage taken. Yeah, for sure. Very helpful. Power duration, for sure. And then shield strength, or 1 offensive. Increase shield strength. I think we'd rather use 1 offensive power while Adrenaline Rush is active. Would we rather have increased shield strength? That's a tough one. I think we should go with power use. It seems a no-brainer. So here we'll get Concussive Shot for the sake of actually having Concussive Shot, and we'll also get Cryo Ammo for the sake of having Cryo Ammo. Thing is, I would say this. I would say that getting squad mate cryo ammo is the most important thing here. Making sure that all of my teammates use cryo ammo. I think that's the most important one. So that'll be the next upgrade. I say that because of the fact that, oh wow, I could just undid everything. That was pretty horrible. Yeah, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Well, okay, whatever. Okay. Now we'll go with reputation first. Headshot or we'll go with squad mate. And then weight capacity. Okay. And fitness. So he's getting stronger. We'll go with health and shield. Shield recharge. And health and shield again. Then adrenaline rush. Yep, health and shield. Decrease that. Increase power duration. And 1 offensive power. And concussive shot. Gotta get 1 there. And cryo ammo. And that's it. We'll stop there. That's actually correct. Well done. So good job there. Let's go ahead and save the game. Because we don't need incendiary, we don't need disruptor ammo. Those points are better allocated somewhere else. And, well, I enjoyed those last 6 minutes, and now we're going to keep going. So, let's go to deck 4 and see who's there. Oh, there's one room back there, actually. Did we explore there? No. Yeah, let's see who's here. Anyone here? There is. Here's Diane.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Hey, thanks. Does she have anything else?
Commander.
Not at this time, okay. Okay, let's see what's over here. Engineer Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
That's good.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means...
we should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Does the new Normandy?
Stack up. The SR-2 might be nearly twice. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you...
Hopefully that means...
the IES.
And that...
we should... all in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
It's sad. It's not as full without Jack here. Right? Oh wow. Hey, that's so cool. Shuttle bay. Let's see. Wow. Deck 5 is cool. Who's here? I imagine Garrus will be here. Oh, Cerberus mech. Oh. Oh, here's James. Check him out. He's working out.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, Or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
As long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Doesn't look like there's anyone else down here or any other conversations to have. What's this? Buy Medigel upgrades? Wow. Interesting. Oh, we definitely need this one. And assault rifle stability? Heck yeah. What's this? Hey, sure. I'll get that. Yeah, sure. We'll go with the mag and the piercing mod for the pistol also. Nice. That'll help us out. Do you have a weapon bench here? Here it is. Alright. A personal touch. Modify weapon. Excellent. And then we'll go with the standard pistol. Or heavy pistol here. Weapon mods. Excellent. We've done this now as well. Excuse me. Cool. Yeah, we'll go with the Avenger. Very cool, man. Let's start with Lieutenant Cortez here.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, It made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. Practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, so now we're gonna go head off somewhere. So, let's take a look at the map. Excuse me, first we'll save our game. I haven't saved in a long time. If you look at the last save, it's probably been a while. It's been 17 minutes. I should save more often.
The Asari were the first species.
That's so cool that they record everything, man. That's honestly so awesome. Okay, so we can do Shrike Abyssal, Palavin, Eden Prime, or N7 Cerberus Lab. We should do Shrike Abyssal and N7 first, because they're lesser priorities. Alright. We want to make sure we keep completing the side quests. Conquered system. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using the Normandy stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. Rescue Turian Primarch. Recover Prothean artifact. Hades Gamma. Space, and we're here at the Citadel. So we going here. Sigurd's Cradle, Cerberus Lab. I'll quickly exit. The one that I wanted to do was the Prothean Obelisk, so let's head over there. Honestly, but now that I think about it... Actually, yeah, we'll go here and recover the Prothean artifact. Just double check that that's the correct one, because there were two priorities. Palavin and Eden Prime. Okay, yeah. What's interesting is that the obviousnesses of the quests don't, like, pop up. Like, where Eden Prime is doesn't exactly just show up, so... that's on us to figure out. Alright, well, here goes. Let's head over to recover the Prothean artifact. The Normandy is equipped with new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around the system. Be aware, however, that each time the pulse is used, the chance that the Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system, you will flee, and wait until you have completed a mission before returning. Okay. Oh, I see. This is actually one of the main ones here. Eden Prime, recover Prothean artifact. So, actually, since that's a main quest, I'm actually going to head over to the Cerberus one instead. Okay. So here, we'll go to Decorus. So how do we do this exactly? We enter the orbit, and then we just leave the orbit, I guess. Well, it doesn't really obligate me to scan or anything. Interesting. Oh, okay. How does this work? I guess there's no real way to find out but to try. Did we get anything? I don't think so. So I'm really not sure how this works exactly. Let's try scanning here.
I found something.
What's this? What do we do here? What did we get? Lost and found. Nice. We got javelin missile launchers. Oh, so Skepsis. It teaches us where the rest of the artifacts are, so it's entered the system. I'm not sure how we buy fuel or anything either. This is Skepsis in general? I think so, because this is Sigurd's Cradle. Yeah, so this is Skepsis. So let's see, let's scan over here this time. In between these two planets. It did not detect anything. So that's not good for us. Do you scan an open space? I mean, that doesn't really make any sense. Let's try scanning. Actually, okay. Let's try here. So it can appear in like blank space, which is crazy. I've got to be careful. Okay. Recovered 200 units of fuel. That actually kind of sucks because I hadn't used any fuel, so yeah.
Signal confirmed.
Nice. 10,000 credits, that's awesome. That'll be helpful to getting those better guns. And we'll go ahead and land here on Sanctum. Liara and James. Let's see if we cycle their appearances. Liara looks nice in the white. We'll leave her in the white. James is fine by default also, I guess. Okay, now anyways, let's go ahead and head on up.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
Alright, and we'll go ahead and end the video there for this week. And so with that I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe as it greatly helps the channel. Like to be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.